Hello and welcome everybody back to the stream. I'm yours MCFI and I really appreciate everybody stopping by. Sorry I had to put the stream a little later in the day. I had some family come over and wasn't able to do it for the original planned time, but we are live now and we'll be flying this beautiful Delta A321 from Atlanta, which unfortunately has no built-in scenery, to New York, JFK. I'm just going to fix the vertical stream. We are streaming in both horizontal and vertical formats. So let me just fix that up for everybody. There we go. Sorry about that. And as soon as I said I've got it working, OBS crashed on me. So we have that to look forward to. But anyways, hopefully that'll be the last for today. And I'm just going to get rid of that border at that as well. There we go. So yeah, if you guys would like to check out any of the channel partners and get some discounts on anything, if you check out the description down below, you can find discounts on all the hardware we're using today, or most of it at least, and some of the software we're using today. We'll be using the MK Studios LaGuardia. If you'd like to pick up that scenery, that's also available to you on Contrail. So be sure to stop by the Contrail web shop, and there's a discount code down below that you guys can use, and a bunch of discounts for Tobii Eye Tracker, PU Air Korea, all sorts of different stuff that you guys can take a look at, and hopefully, if you're going to buy it anyways, save some money on it. So without further ado, let's get started here, because I'm in a bit of a rush. I do have to go a bit later, so we're going to get going as fast as we can. We are on VATSIM as well, and we're Delta 468 currently, and there is approach and all that kind of great stuff on. We're going to get the ATIS, and it looks like they're departing. Oh, I should probably follow my flight plan. Let's leave that. I always forget to do that. Pre-file. Gonna pre-file our flight plan. We're gonna connect back to VATSIM. All right, that's all been done. So departing runway today is 26 left and 27 right. So we'll see which one we get off of that. Atlanta Tower's on and approach as well, so this will be good. All right, let's get this thing started to get configured. So as I said, we got to get going here. So Fenix, import to SimBrief. I'm going to go ahead and start SimApp Pro as well. There we go. Run Mobi flight. Do all this stuff. So mass balance. Going to load the aircraft. We'll instantly load it. We'll send it off to the MCDU now. Might as well. There we go. We're going to head down over here to the FMS, and I'll show you guys the cameras we got going on today. Oh, that is the cameras. They're just deciding not to work today. Turn that one on. Man, nothing wants to work. All right, well, our cameras aren't working today for some reason. Who knows? So we're unable to show you any of my hardware today, but we will go ahead and set up our FMS. Plug and re-plug it in the Winwing. Give you 1 second. There we go. All right, we're going to go AOC menu, and then flight in it. Get our data request. And it's going to fill it all in. We'll press init, request, and there it comes up. Hey, 5 cents welcome. I pre-ordered that Winwing Airbus throttle quadrant. That thing looks pretty good. In my opinion, it looks pretty cool. You're probably going to enjoy that a lot. We're flight 468 with the cost index. Today 50. And a cruise altitude 350. Awesome. Go to that, clear all that. Next page. Press the fuel planning button. I block fuel. It says 20.3. 20.3 is correct, and that matches what we have. That's correct. Flight plan. It's all been entered in. Atlanta departure. Let me get the clearance first, and then I'm going to fill the rest of this in. So we're going to contact Power. It's the only one we have online currently. And I'm probably going to have to change my push to talk button, so let me go ahead and do that as well. Awesome. Let's get my notepad out in case they gave me a clearance that I need to copy down, or they might send a PDC. Oh, there we go. I didn't even ask for it. There's the ACARS PDC right there. All right, we've been given. Let's make sure this matches the flight plan. We've been given Jack 2 via the KATL transition, and then the rest is the flight plan route via the Proud 2 350 squawking 1737 1737. The auto, and we'll put that TARA. My Airbus buddy said they just go TARA on the ground, so we'll go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that now. Jack 2 departure transition 10,000 feet, and they didn't give us the runway, so I'm gonna plan 27 right. You guys are Atlanta guys. You guys tell me if that's correct, but I'm gonna use 27 right. 27 right via the Jack 2 Helen transition. We'll go ahead and insert that. Arriving in LaGuardia, we're going to go ahead and do the RNAV X22, and that'll be via the Proud 2 Hertz transition, and approach via will be IRAD. Return. We'll insert that. Awesome. Yeah, I kind of wish they gave us the departure runway. That's okay. We're gonna press flight plan. Sorry. Wind. Request. Hey, welcome. Yo, what's up, dude? Happy Friday. Welcome. Hope it is Friday, isn't it? Yeah, it is Friday. I forgot it's Friday. Thanks for stopping in. Really appreciate that. I'm arriving into Atlanta as Delta 341 IRL right now. Oh, that's cool. You're watching on Wi-Fi. Sweet. We made it how you like in the new GPU. It's nice, but 2024 still has problems, man. It's just baked into the SID that I can't get rid of. That's all been done. Secondary flight plan. Let's copy the active. Now we have 2 of them. Yep. There we go. Awesome. That's all been done. We'll click the perf page. We're going to go over to the iPad over here and press this button and press that button. 27 right, dry. We'll sync our load sheet. No, optimum, off, on, sync the weather, calculate that. And we'll send that to the MCDU. That's all been set in. It's 56, 63, 63. Flap 2 with a nose up of 1. Don't think this works with the hydraulic. Yeah, it probably doesn't. We're not going to do that yet. All right, let's go to the overhead panel. If I can get there. And we're going to turn the APU master on. Screen has popped up. And the start button. No, I'm flying the Flight Factor 75 and X-Plane 12 right now, but using the IRL. Oh, I see. I thought you meant you were like watching on Wi-Fi as you're landing. Because you can do that nowadays. I did it before. I used to watch CST gaming and stuff when I'm deadheading. Appreciate all you guys watching. We're streaming both in the vertical format and the horizontal format. Just gonna post our live out a bit in some Discords. That APU sounds pretty good, if I don't say so myself. Hope that your guys' Friday are going well. All right, guys, let's jump back in. The APU is online. Let's go ahead and get the APU bleed on. We can get the...
Traffic.
Okay, see, that shouldn't be happening because we're still weight on wheels. So my buddy said that they actually put this at the gate to TARA. But I guess in VATSIM we're not going to do that. We'll leave it in the standby position. Maybe it's a different system that you have. I don't know. Anyways, the nav light is on. Just gonna make sure all my lights are synced here. So stop using the P or Korea lighting panel. There we go. Seatbelts can come on now as well. All the fuel pumps can get turned on. And we are basically ready for push. The clearance says... Mode C on control ground south end of ramp. All right. So I like to call for our push just in case. The worst I can say is via discretion, right? So whatever. We're clear up to 10,000 feet. Let's go ahead and set that to 10,000. And I like to personally have constraints and constraints. I'll press B for the altimeter. 985 is set. That's all looking good. Go over here. APU is running. We can disengage the ground power. And Fenix, ground services. We get rid of the GPU, the air, the chocks, close the door. And the bridge doesn't look connected as well, so we should be good to go. I'm going to give tower a quick shout. They're probably just going to say push in your discretion. That's okay. And before I call, I'm going to get GSX all hooked up as well. And let's just make sure I get my ATIS was information Zulu. Tower Delta 468, information Zulu, stand Bravo 17, ready push. I think it's as discretion here, but why not? Whatever. I'm not really hearing anybody. Flight Sim Gaming, welcome, welcome. Yo-yo, I landed in Atlanta on VATSIM and was told taxi via the Victor Loop. I was like, what the? Yeah, it's, that's the one that brings you around the runways, right? Like all the way down. I think, let me show you the, let me see if I'm correct in what I'm thinking here. Let me bring the chart up. Yeah, right here. This is the Victor Loop, I'm pretty sure, right? Brings you all the way around. I think it's that, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, guys, since we have this up, I'll give you an approach or a departure briefing. We're planning 27 right, heading 275, intercept course 2 front on to Fubal, then a depicted route jack, maintain 250 knots. It's a Zale, 10,000 feet. MSA is based on the approach, on the ARP, 3,100 feet. On the airport, not the ARP, sorry. And yeah, speed restriction is 250. Got a climb gradient for... Yeah, it's okay. It's a sim. We'll be fine. Cool. We'll get rid of that. let's go ahead and I will get rid of Navigraph on this screen. We're going to try tower once again, although I don't hear anybody. 19.1 is the frequency. Atlanta Tower, Delta 468, ready push, Bravo 17. Try approach. Approach Delta 468. Can we get a radio check? Got nothing on tower. All right, something's messed up here. VHF1, we're listening, talking on 1. VPilot audio has my headset that we're listening through. I'm going to disconnect from VATSIM, close VPilot, and reopen it as administrator. Yo, hey, Aviator, or Kyber, welcome. Doing 777F from Anchorage to Seoul. Nice. It was raining and storming in Anchorage like 2 hours ago. Oh, that's pretty awesome. Double check mic input. Yeah, it was set up on VATSIM. Both mic and the headset are on there. We'll try again. Okay, new clearance still in there. 1737, that's there. All right, tower on 19.1. 19.1. Tower Delta 468, radio checked. There we go. All right. Yeah, that's right. Some VATSIM issues. Delta 468 is ready. Push gate Bravo 17. All right, perfect. Thank you so much, Delta 468. Call taxi. Alrighty. Let's see what they're using. Perfect, that's what I'm using. Okay, nose to the left. Good old VATSIM restart. Darren, welcome. Thanks for stopping in. Hope everybody's enjoying their night so far, their Friday night. We're going to be flying with the downscaled traffic. We've downscaled from 4K to 1K on VATSIM traffic, that is. Like they're just standing there. Anyways, everything else up here is looking good. If this lag kind of persists, if it gets bad or worse, what I'm going to do as a precaution already is go to DLSS 4. But if it doesn't matter and it stays very bad and laggy and choppy, I'm going to check my P. No, I'm joking. We're going to go ahead and just turn dynamic settings on. I don't want to do it, but DLSS 4 looks like it's working well. Release the parking brake there. And we're starting the push. Landing 27 left now? Cool. We're taking off 27 right. VPilot does bug out sometimes. Frequencies won't match. The airplane mic stops working. Yeah, I've had that a couple times too. Yeah, look how stuttery this is. Oh my god, this is a mess. It was doing so well, man. I think it's V-Pilot or OBS, because I just literally did this flight. My dad came over, we just did this flight, and it was fine. All of it was fine. So it's something to do with one of those two apps. I'm going to disconnect from V-Pilot. It's still bad, so it's the stream. It's the stream that kills my game. Let's go down here, start number 2. Actually, what am I doing? We'll start number 1. Is what we're supposed to do. Maybe it's GSX. Let's wait for GSX to leave and see if it gets better. Put these sounds up for you. Oh, my clouds got reset. Let's make that. Hi. Yeah, all right. All right, we're gonna start number 2. You should try lowering your resolution. Nah, I never will do that. I'm so stubborn, Lonnie. My opinion is this game should freaking work with a 5080, and I'm like already cringing that I have to go medium settings on some stuff. It probably will fix it, but I'm not gonna do it. I refuse. I'm gonna suffer in lag. Yeah, the only way to get rid of this on stream I found is to go dynamic settings. So we're going to throw that on. Put that up to 60. And with dynamic settings, we're going to close auto FPS. This goes to the max. Wait, not that. That goes to 60. That goes to the max. Goes to the max. Everything goes to the max. And that's fine. We'll leave that where it is. See if that gets any better. Yeah, off stream, this would be like butter right now. I'll do 200. 200. There we go. Try that. I'll go high and high. Like, that hurts my soul to do that. Oh, in OBS? Oh, I can try that. We're back to kind of smoothness. We need, like, it requires dynamic settings to be smooth, which is just annoying me. I guess I can't change OBS on the fly though, right? I'd have to shut it down. Unfortunately. Anyways, we'll get the bleed off. We'll get the APU off. Yeah, let's see how laggy. See, this just makes me not want to fly at all. Like, I actually don't want to play. When it's like this, I can't do it. I've been flight simming for 15 years. I paid enough money at this point where I'm done with this. This is like 15-year-old graphics. To have this problem this late in the game is just baffles me how the game can still do this. Alright. Taxi light on, APU's coming off, auto brakes to max, ignition can get turned back off, auto brakes to, or speed brakes to arm. We're using a flap 2. And we'll do the flight control page of nose up 1 unit. Alrighty. I think GSX is somehow still connected. Oh, I didn't set my parking brake. There you go. restart, get rid of you. Let's go get our taxi clearance. Yeah, me and my dad just flew this at my home without OBS, and it was fine. It's just the streaming that kills it. Why is GSX going away? Still the nose wheel steering. There we go. There's GSX all gone. There we go. Alright, auto brakes max. It's our Delta 468's ready taxi. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there we go. See, it's on auto, it should be doing it, but anyways. Charlie 468. Seven right via Lima Lima Charlie, Delta 468. Park and break off. Might as well do the takeoff config while we're here. I'm gonna go ahead and lock my office chair wheels so I can use my rudders. Pull left, pull right, pull down, pull up, neutral, check our rudder. That should have disconnected the steering. It even says, let's try that again. There we go. Also, my buddy who flies the bus says that button is wrong. It doesn't work like that in the real airplane. It's not a, you have to hold it. It's not a spring-loaded switch. Alright, Lima, and then we're gonna take a left-hand turn to Lima Charlie. That's basically it for the taxi. Pretty simple one. I'm gonna turn on Tobii eye tracker. First left turn is Lima. Oh, my rudder got stuck. Let's go back here. I can't wait. I got Blackbird sending me a tiller. That'll be a lot nicer to taxi with. Of course you can. I set it to do that. Application, audio, there you go. Yeah, when I restarted OBS, it got rid of a lot of settings. And remember that update you said? That update that you told me about that ruined everything? It ruined everything for me. All my settings got changed, the triple scenes and all sorts of stuff going on. It's so annoying. The Sex spent all that money on graphics card and it's laggy. Yeah, and it's just a sim. Like, I can't do anything about it. I was talking to Air Bossman about it as well. Air Bossman is a 1590 and he gets lag as well. It's like, it's nothing you can do to the game to get this thing to work. You're gonna be defeated no matter what you do. Can't wait till Winwing releases their panel for this, so I don't have to scroll this too much. There we go. 475 is all set. Dude, I hate how OBS is always trying to load whenever you try. It's so annoying. You don't see traffic? You should see traffic. Oh, I did see one. I don't know where he went. I thought I saw one. Yeah, there's not really anybody here. Oh yeah, there's nothing in front of us. Look at that. There's another bug. There's no one there. If I zoom in. Nope. There's another bug of the day. Sorry guys, I'm taxing a little slow just so I can... oh, it didn't save my custom rules. So V-Pilot screwed up because I set this literally when I made my video. Climb, save. And we're going to rescan the traffic. Taxing Lima, Lima, Charlie.
Coming up on Alpha 7. This is 822 Atlanta Tower, verify first estimate, 3 seconds. For 822? This is 822, verify first estimate, 3 seconds.
Football is for us. Yeah, I see no airplane.
MPAS for 822. 822, thank you. Runway 26 left, taxi Alpha, hold for runway 26 right to approach.
You hear ATC? Sweet, sweet, sweet.
Left back to the Alpha.
Yeah, it reset. It Lonnie had put that. I have an application like to listen to application. It was listening to. What's it called? The game.
Atlanta Tower, good afternoon. Springbok 215. We're 777-2 just off stand A12, ready for taxi.
Springbok 215 heavy, Atlanta Tower, runway 27 right, taxi via Lima, Lima Alpha.
That's taxi via Lima and Alpha for 27 right, Springbok 215.
Springbok 215 heavy, I just want to verify it's Lima, Lima Alpha.
Lima, Lima Alpha, Springbok 215. Thank you, Alpha Tower.
Yep, I got no traffic at all.
Tower B, JetBlue 816. We're into the US. We're just wondering if we have to read back our PDT clearance.
Negative, you don't have to read back.
Under thanks.
Oh, that's nice he asked. That's the way to do it. If you don't know, just ask simple questions. Be nice about it. Don't assume stuff. Wow, there's a lot of centers online right now. Alright, Lima Charlie's not going to be the first right turn. It's going to be the second right turn for us. And that'll be Lima Charlie. So there's an airplane here that I can't see. He's there on the map. Oh, that should be definitely on. We're going to go past this turn. We're going to take the next turn past this little island of grass. And that's Lima Charlie.
Delta 2488, RNAV to football, runway 27 right to takeoff. Delta 1334, hold short 27 right on Tango.
27 right on Tango, 1334.
Going to clear takeoff. I'm just going to let it slightly roll. Guess not. Railroad, they'd be lining me up by now. They gave that guy a clear to go. Line up behind. Especially in Atlanta. Atlanta's go, 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 go. 321 into LaGuardia is going to be nice. Yeah, man. Should be pretty good. I just
468, runway 27 right, lap away.
lap rate 27 right, Delta 468. All right, lineups to the line.
It was 816 done, Charlie 6 request for sure. Start.
The ramp is uncontrolled, call for taxi.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, so my buddy who flies Airbus says they put TARA at the gate. It should not be going off, but it does in the sim. I had a captain who do this lineup thing where he'd like he'd slowly do this, and then as soon as he gets clear takeoff, he'd add thrust and line up. It's really strange. Two 7 right is verified.
Delta 2488, contact departure, we'll see ya.
There's so much spacing advancement, man. Real world, man, they launch us like 30 seconds apart. Keep the departing aircraft visual, clear takeoff, 27 right departure in the air. Boom. Let's go. Why are we waiting? Unless the airplane's going to the same destination, then I can see that, but he's going to Kennedy. It's probably going the same kind of way. All right, we'll give it to him.
468, RNAV to football, runway 27 right, clear takeoff.
RNF football, clear takeoff, 27 right, Delta 468. Eagle sounds, man, flex SRS runway blue. You guys are members of the chat, please go ahead and put your flex emojis in chat.
Right.
Use them if you got them. 100 knots, check. V1 rotate. You're up. Nav. Nice and smooth up here.
Yesterday 22 on up to pass runway 26 left to takeoff.
A little bit of a stutter there. And pitch the nose down. We're going to go thrust levers, the climb D10.
That's 468, contact departure, we'll see ya.
Departure Delta 468, thanks. Alright, it's a good thing we had all that set up. So I'm just going to go down here, and we're going to press our standby to active frequency. Lap 1.
Start at 2488, connect at Linux Center 132.97.
Departure Delta 4683.5, coming 10,000.
Delta 468, liner departure, radar contact, climb maintain 14,000.
14,000 Delta 468. Alright, 14,000, flap 0.
Contact at Linux Center 132.97, second with your heading.
3297,
Spoilers disarmed.
Dollar 82 heavy at AJ, contact tower.
Oh, pilot 1 is engaged.
Okay,
When we
AJ,
take
contact
off,
tower.
our runway lights are off,
Golf,
and runway turn-off lights are off.
American 430, descend and maintain 2000, clear direct to cloud.
Trying to maintain 1-2000.
Yeah, but I always hear maintain visual while I was out with like 30 seconds. Yeah. Yeah, we just go, man. Especially Atlanta, like all these states airports, they get you going quick. None of this hole in the runway for, unless it's behind like unless it's for wake. Like if I was behind a 380, sure. Similar types behind each other. He says clear takeoff, you're getting a lineup right after that, like immediately. And then as soon as you're lined up, they'll say keep the departing 320 in sight, clear takeoff 27 right, or whatever it is. So they give you the wind obviously and all that. But it seems like in VATSIM they slow things down a little bit, which is fair. They don't have the network of controllers, I guess, right? So. Looking quite bumpy ahead with a bit of the cumulus clouds coming up, so we're going to keep everybody seated. We would release the flight attendants in this, which I don't know how they would do that in this airplane. There's no call button or anything. I guess you can call them up on the PA and say, you know, you're good to get up, but these airlines have their little codes for stuff.
The bridge is back. 468, contact Atlanta Center 132.97.
3297 Delta 468. 32. We gotta scroll forever here. 97. Hey Ian, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. We're just departed out of Atlanta, going towards LaGuardia. 97.
Departure pleasure 3155 airport 12 to 1 o'clock and 20 miles.
Expand our scale a little bit here. Center Delta 468 9000 climbing 14000.
Atlanta second call something.
Yeah, it's Delta 468.
Delta 468. Actually, Delta 468. Let us say hello. Comment says possible 350.
350 Delta 468. Thanks. 350 set confirmed.
Lucia 5155 on present heading, join the runway 18.
Alright, 10,000. Lights can go out. The pressurization is checked. Lagging. Why are we lagging here? I have absolutely no idea. But we're lagging in the middle of nowhere. And we're going to leave the belts on for a little bit. Lauren, welcome. I don't know what that says. I understand, please. Oh, I see what you mean. Those are roots. That was a different language for a second. Requested it in the Discord, and I may remember to do it. Thank you for commenting, though. Ian says, love it. Looking forward to see it. Saw you got a new card and haven't seen it in action. Oh, this is in action and it's still lagging, so it doesn't matter what I do to this sim. It's, look how stuttery that is. It's a mess, this sim. Update 3 for me has been a nightmare to get working on stream. Welcome. Nothing much. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Belts stay on due to dangerous lag. Exactly. We're gonna do this left-hand turn, and we can grab the belts off for a little bit. There's some stuff coming up that doesn't look too good up front, anyways, though.
Leisure 5135 is 3 miles from Woburn. Maintain 4,000 and still established on the localizer. Clear ILS runway 18 right approach. American 120, contact Washington 126.87.
126.87, American 120.
Delta 605, contact Washington 126.87. Southwest 1589, contact Memphis on 132.55.
Let's go ahead and get belts off.
That's Center 132.55, Southwest 10, that's the service 79 standing by.
I got the
Southwest 375, set it past
Avon Teak Simulation FCP finally impressed me. Oh, is it really cool? It looked pretty sweet. It looked pretty sweet. Oh, it's really bad. I'd never seen it that bad, but for similar, I've stayed in 2020 and X-Plane 12 for now. Yeah, 24. Some people can run it. I've heard good things. I've heard bad things. And for me and Air Bossman, and it seems with guys with 50 cards, unless you're using dynamic settings, it doesn't work. Like, it does not work with dynamic settings. Maybe sometimes dynamic and auto FPS to be running at the same time.
Delta 1096, connect Jacksonville 135.902.
Yeah, exactly, Ian. Exactly. On the vertical screen, Emmanuel, welcome. Thanks for stopping in.
Any chance we can get flight level 390?
Thank you all the guys who are subscribing. Appreciate all of you.
Delta 21.
See, now it's okay.
390 Delta 2134, thanks. Let us emergency 490. American 493, Alana Center, thank you. Radar contact, Clementine, level 2.
Thoughts on X-Plane 12? I've never used X-Plane 12. Very little bit. I've never, I hate the graphics, obviously, and I've never been a fan of X-Plane's flight model. I think flight models in X-Plane are way over-exaggerated. But that's just my opinion. I don't like the UI, I don't like the Minecraft graphic look, I don't like all that. I just don't like it. I used X-Plane 10 and 11 for a bit, and got into 11 more than I did 10, but for me, I'm so invested in Microsoft, I don't see a need to go to X-Plane 12. Well, I mean, the sim kind of sucks, but maybe I'll go to 12. We shall see. But I just don't like the floatiness, the level of kind of, all the airliners seem like they just drift in the wind a little too much. They're not really stable enough. They're just kind of yawing all over the place. Even airplanes that should have fly-by-wire. So that's my opinion. I'm sure you'll get people that say it's the most realistic thing in the world. Most people have never flown an airplane. And I'm sure you'll get a lot of people that say it's Microsoft's better and this is better. In all honesty, both sims are not even close. So just fly the one you like. I just don't like the graphics. So. And I don't want to pay $100 for it either. Performance is pretty damn good on my end, but the runway textures load pretty much 10% of the time. I got download internet speed of 6. Yes, so I have 3,000 down and 3,000 up. And yesterday I actually fully installed the simulator into my drive, so it should be using less internet. The RJX plan is terrible. There's not even FPTO mode, really? That's fine.
Hotel Zulu Alpha Golf 99, connect Memphis 132.55. Delta 3101 vectors sent to Delta 3101 vectors was sent to riding 120, maintain 111,000. The 120, that's 31.
Looking good. Oh, I didn't start Rex. Let's start Rex up here.
America 1115, 11 hello, comment bubble. Radar contact, comment bubble 230. American 493, clear direct bar me. Clear direct bar me, American 493.
Evan says, I'm a glider pilot IRL and have flown a lot of GA planes at my age of 17, but none of these sims feel anything like the real life. But saying, you know, it feels better when you haven't ever flown it is crazy, yeah. Yeah, you'll hear a lot of people say, this sim flies better, this sim flies better, this is the most realistic, and it's, you ask them, what experience is that based off of? FSX. Just because the airplane does a lot of things and moves in the wind, that doesn't mean that's realistic. It just means that they've coded it to do that. But yeah, I agree with you. No sim will ever fly realistic. The ones we trade on aren't close either. They get you the idea,
American,
but that's why sim time is sim time and counts for not too much, and flight time is flight time. It's unfortunate, but that's kind of, you know, the way it is. Until we can teleport you into an airplane or something. Just like driving a car, you know, it's like driving on
American I-20 right,
you know, GTA and then going to drive a car, or maybe car's even easier to simulate, but you know what I mean.
American I-20 delay.
Or all those guys that play Call of Duty and think that they can, you know, go to war and be the best thing, God's gift to war. All right, it's not, it doesn't correlate. It's not the same kind of thing. You can take a lot of knowledge though from this, like 100%. You can take a lot of knowledge in that, but you'll still have to take time to get used to that airplane and the way it feels and all that. And every airplane flies differently to every airplane as well in real life. They're all built a little differently, all been bent a little bit differently, and that kind of stuff. Yeah, Emmanuel, I don't really take too many flight requests. I kind of just do what I want for the most part, whenever I want. But I appreciate you commenting. Evan says, I know what a glider feels like IRL because I fly them in real life, but I don't know what an A320 or a 777 feels like because I haven't flown it before. Exactly. That's whenever I say about the 777 or A320 flight model and stuff, I'll be like, from my experience in such and such and such, I don't think this is correct, but I'm not sure. That's how I'll phrase that. Like in the A320, for the longest time, it was so floaty. And I'm like, there's no way this airplane is this floaty. And in my opinion, I think it's wrong. And I had a buddy flies the bus, comes over, and it says, you know, agreed, same thing. Airplanes floats, has way too much lift in the ground effect in the 24 at least. Visa says, yo, wait, what is your thoughts on the Winwing stick? Think of upgrading mine from the Thrustmaster? 100% send it. The Winwing joystick is so good. Especially the feature to dampen. You can dampen or undampen the feel. I just released, go look at the shorts that I just released, or on my TikTok, here or TikTok, either one of the shorts, and my buddy recorded him moving the stick in the Airbus. It looks identical. I tightened the pitch a little bit too much. I have to untighten the pitch dampness, but you can tighten it and loosen it, and you can get it to do exactly what the Airbus stick does.
Sorry, 127.87.
Romo, welcome. I flew a 777 like 3 days ago, and I got to turn off the aircraft. Best thing I did in my life. Nice.
Jacksonville 126. Sorry, 127.87.
Might have been us. 2687. Was that 2687 for Delta 468?
Negative. American 11.
There we go. Not me.
Jacksonville 127.87.
I got the freaks around too. Anyone flying 2020 anymore? I'm so close to installing it, Lonnie. I'm so close, man. But I've heard 2020's been having problems too. Maybe it's like a server side. Maybe it's like their server network can't handle both sims. It could be that. I don't know.
Washington 126.87.
Ian says, I hate to deviate from the Airbus stream, but question for you. In the Protest Sim throttle/flap setup, worth it? I keep killing my engines with my profile in the Bravo. It's a bit annoying. I'll be completely honest, as I always am, and my CRJ review, I was as honest as I could be. I paid for the CRJ throttles, and I'm partnered with them. I have a discount code and everything, so obviously my intention would to get you to spend money, but I'm going to say the honest opinion. Both my right throttles on the RJ pack don't click into their spots. Both of them have come because he sent me a new copy because they were broken. Both of them came with screws missing in the bag. In my personal opinion, I would buy the Blackbird Airbus set and use that for the CRJ and the Airbus. His Airbus set I'm using right now, it's actually not bad, but for the same price, I would go Blackbird. Personally. The RJ ones are cool if you can get a good working set. It is not worth the price he charges, in my opinion. But if you really want RJ throttles, that's kind of the only place you can get them.
Cross Woven at or above 4,000, cleared ILS, runway 1 at right approach. Cross Woven at or above.
Alright, we're gonna go belts on for this section here. And let's see the temperature. It's 10 degrees. Not minus 40. Let's go ahead and throw the cowls on. I don't know if these are auto in the Airbus, but I'm gonna treat them like they're not automatic. And we're turning the cowl anti-ice on.
Delta 3101, generating 150 to set
Joseph's family dinner always gets in the way of flight planning from F&Os, so I'm doing EWR to Boston. Hey man, that's yeah, it's a good little flight, little 45-minute little hop, maybe about an hour. Thanks for stopping in, Joe. Isaac, welcome, welcome, welcome. I haven't seen you in a long time, Isaac. Are you working yet? You got an instructor job or doing something?
United 441, Redneck Johnson, comment turn, flight level 230, delete speed, clear direct to Kelly.
Continue the climb, flight level 230 and delete the speed restriction. What was that direct to for United 441 again?
Not this guy's voice.
441, clear direct kill.
Direct kill for United 441, thanks.
Yeah, I'm doing a little hop to only about 8 hours. That's nuts. I will never do those.
American 2125, a lot of set a hello, comment turn, flight level 330.
I think he's having a hard time not laughing at that. Doing flight instructor rating now, hopefully done in 1 to 2 months. Nice. Well, they just hired about 6 to 8 guys from Brampton, so I would put your application in there and just say I'm getting my license done shortly. Just throw it in there. You'll never know. You might get a call back. It's worth it. Is there a robot on Freak? No offense, yeah. Oh wow, we have like control the entire way. Is there like an event going on? Oh, LaGuardia doesn't have one. Alright.
Delta 3101, cleared out Nuri, cross Nuri at or above 5,000, cleared ILS runway 35. Correct Nuri, cross Nuri at or above 5,000, cleared ILS runway 35, Delta 3101.
Airline, bring flight 215, Arsenal, passing on, passing off to 10,500, for 14,000.
Springbok 250, let us know, comment turn, fall 350.
35,
Oh, Lucky, welcome. I thought it was canceled. It was going to be, but my family left, so I'm going to squeeze this one little stream out, and then I got to.
6430, connect Charlotte.
And then I got more family coming up later tonight. Yeah, Isaac's definitely worth a try.
Or tower at.
All right, Emmanuel, that's it, man. You're gonna spam your gun.
118.1. 118.1 now.
5 says, so say you were able to upgrade to FO on a bigger jet, what would you, or upgrade to captain on the RJ? Going mainline is definitely, like going to your major carrier is definitely the move that you're going to want to make because of seniority number. So if they said go captain RJ or start right seat 87 or right 3, you know, whatever, 320, 67, you take the right seat because then you got a seniority number with the major and you're going to be there for the rest of your life, hopefully. So definitely take the jump to major if it's one or the other. Now, if it's get captain and like then we'll hire you, then obviously go captain because that's what you have to do. But usually you don't have to do that.
United 441, contact Washington 12618.
It's still pretty cold out there. People are kind of in a little pocket here. Look at all this lag, man. Look at all this lag. $5,000 computer, and this is what the sim does.
375, cut our ladder approach 133.47. Southwest 375, cut our ladder approach 133.47.
Alright, we're gonna do this. Go back to this. Back to that, back to that. Leave these on 100. 200. 200. We're gonna close auto FPS.
Southwest 375, cut our ladder approach 133.47. 375.
It's still lagging.
American 1718, just out of maintain, followable 350. Just out of maintain 350, American 1718. American 1813, flighting 250, just out of maintain 4,000 vectors for the approach.
Yeah, if we were able, yeah, if they were like, would you stay at FO, sorry, stay the CRJ and I become captain or an FO at 670 United, I would pick FO for major. Yeah, always go major. Unless they said you go captain and you get a seniority number at your major, now you can choose. If you want to go captain on the RJ, it's a plane you know, it's the routes you know. Going captain is great experience to get, and they said we'll give you the seniority number when you come over to the major. That's a no-brainer. You go captain, you get a little bit extra money, you get captain experience, and then you go to the major. That is something to consider. But if you don't get a seniority number and they say come to United or American and you get a, and you know, and we'll start next day, you got to pick the major because you know you got to get that seniority number. If you were given that left seat in the RJ, say 5 years before you retire, would you take it even if you were flying something else? No, because the pay would be less. Always go where the money is. If it was paid the same, you know, you'd have to ask me when I get to that point. But at that age, when you're about to retire, you want to set auto thrust and forget about stuff. A lot of guys go from RJ to Embraer, so they cannot do anything.
Direct snack at or above 4,000, cleared 18 left.
Is it a common thing to start as a captain? No. It's at a major, it's very unheard of. Yeah, in Lonnie, in Europe, they can do that. Europe, I think, is one pay scale. You're a captain for 10 years, you get paid this. It doesn't matter if you're a captain on, you know, Embraer or a captain on Triple, you're paid the same amount. I agree mostly with that because the decisions you're going to make as a captain on an Embraer are not going to change between Embraer and Triple. You know, you're going to keep everybody safe, right? The only part I disagree with that is you're technically managing more people.
American 1718, cut out Washington 12.
So I can see the argument that you should be paid more if you're managing more people. We'll do that. Yeah, your pay would just get slashed in half, and the per diems are worse and all that. Sorry for the late response. My dad stopped by. I'll avoid the CRJ setup then and go with the Airbus. I hate when I go to idle and either the engine cut off or reverser won't engage. Yeah, the Blackbird or Flight Sim Factory Airbus setup will do the RJ quite well because there's still 3 detents that you can map it to, and it'd be really good. Tatum LaGuardia is where I eat TOS. Is this live? It is live. Can I like this video? You can 100% like the video. More stress in managing more people and just a bigger airplane. Exactly, yeah. So the managing aspect is going to be the same type of management, but there's more people to manage. So I see both sides of why a triple guy should get paid more than a 320 captain. On the same side, you have, like, if there's a captain for 25 years and a triple captain's been 10-year captain, you know, that 12-year guy should be compensated, I think, you know, more because he has so much time in the company than the other guy. But it's a weird one to navigate. Let's see, we got some stuff coming up on the nose. This is very little green stuff. We can go through that. We're gonna ask for 37. I can see the tops peeping through there. I want to get out of this garbage.
Atlanta Center.
Minus 46. Cowls can come off.
American 922. Good everyone.
Let's go down here and see if we can do it first. Yeah, let's do it. I'll go ahead and try it. Center Delta 468 requesting 370.
Delta 468, climb maintain, flight level 370.
370, Delta 468. 370, push for descent, or climb, not descent. Gonna get above all this garbage. Have a smoother ride for our virtual people. You have 5 hours left in your flight? Nice. I have like an hour, maybe less.
American 329, hello sir, hello, radar contact, clearing. American 329, clear at Barmy, climb maintain, flight level 230, delete speed.
Barmy. I always forget to start my chrono. Oh well. That's another thing in the RJ that's automatic. It's kind of weird they wouldn't do that. Cruise level above my... Uh-oh. See, that's why I should have already checked that. In the real world, we have the speed book in the RJ. I don't know how you would do it in this. Alright, well, we'll have the rough conversation with them and we'll have to come back down. Center Delta 468 for possible weight restrictions of 360 is available for requests. If not, we'll have to go back down to 35. Sorry about that.
Delta 468, it's not going to be available to the center flight level, center maintain flight level 35.
Okay, back down to 350. Sorry about that, Delta 468.
American 1813, connect tower 18.1.
Tower 118.
Back in the soup we go. Probably pretty heavy. Yeah, the RJ, we have a speed book, and so we'll go to our current weight. We'll flip to the chart, light turbulence at our certain weight, and it would spit out altitudes of how high we can, how high we're able to go. You could probably do it in this. I just wouldn't know. Where. I guess you can go here. In it. And if I do 380, would it spit out a number that I can't do it? I guess not. Anyways, let's go back to the 350. We'll stay down in the soup. Leveling 350. Yeah, it can. We're just too heavy. You gotta go to the next EXPO. Would love to chat. My mom is a fan. Really? All right, cool. Yeah, we'll be be there. I will be in Minneapolis as long as I get the time off. Looks like we're gonna be deviating. Looks like if we deviate, so we can pick a path through that. The storm is being carried this way. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some deviating here. Gonna get nice and fun. We can go the long way around. That's gonna be a big. It's usually it looks big, but it's probably like a 3-minute cut, realistically. Got some cells coming there. Just want to see what. Yeah, it's probably the best course right there of action to do. Just fly alongside that. Because who knows what's in there. Now, real life, it's kind of like you wouldn't actually sometimes get, depending on the rain, all these little dots everywhere. So usually, because there's so much moisture the radar can see, it makes a wall and you can't see past it. Okay, we'll do... I'm going to abuse the CRJ later with the YYZ YSB round tripper. I spent the summer in the Fenix 320 family and need a break. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, the RJ is good in 2020. If you have it for 24, there's some bugs that have to get squashed again, unfortunately. Nah, red is fine. Just suggestion. Yeah, man. Whatever. We're basically gonna get to this cell just behind it, and we're gonna, or just before, we're gonna request a left-hand turn. We could pick our way through that if they gave us deviations right, your discretion type of a thing, but they're all so scattered that it's just better to go all the way around it. I wanted to climb above it.
329, contact Washington 126.87.
Guys, I'm gonna put the stream off for just 1 second. We're gonna still fly and just stay there. You'll be back in just 2 seconds. I'm gonna stop the stream. I'm gonna try 1080p like Lonnie has suggested, and I'm just gonna see if it works here.
Got a 7070 tail last hour.
Alright guys, we are back. Way better. Is it really? I turned it down. Alright guys, if you guys say so, I'll trust you. I will trust you guys. Mr. Lonnie, you are God, you are correct. We will stream in... It's still a little laggy, but whatever. We'll stream in 1080p here. Those are very interesting looking clouds. If you guys are new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and or consider pressing the like button as well. We'd really appreciate that.
Delta 468, contact Washington 126.87.
2687 Delta 460. Have a good night. 2680. Oh, I wonder if he heard the button. Yeah, he probably did. 2687. Oh, all that rain's gone apparently. Just washed off the screen. That's good for us. Washington Center Delta 468 level 350.
Delta 468, Washington Center 1.
Let's see here. We got landing in 2039. 1930. We got an hour still. We'll do our descent preps shortly. I mean, it could be geometric. Icing at least 46 non-ice conditions. Geometric icing. I don't know what that means. Yeah, no, we're not in ice conditions. After minus 40 below the SAT, ice can't form. So we are good. We are good to go.
Ship with 4115, clear direct New Smyrna, that's Echo November Oscar. Clear direct Echo November Oscar for 4115. JetBlue 4150, can you give me your best forward speed on the climb? That'd be great. Alright, best forward speed on the climb for
Yeah, we've just been in this layer this whole time.
Washington Center,
I want to see what ultra clouds look like.
push and start on 2
I
Foxtrot.
just want to see if there's actually a major... Let's go high and ultra. Let's see if there's a major difference we're seeing here. Or is it just a setting? Okay.
Washington Center, Delta 2519 at Raleigh, pushing push and start onto Foxtrot.
JetBlue.
Does that look any different to anybody, or does that look kind of the same?
Washington Center, push on the Foxtrot to through and expect runway 23 right.
Push and start through, shot 23 right for Delta
Looks
2519.
pretty the same to me, guys. I don't know. All this jump to medium.
American 599 with you passing through 9,000 up to 7.
Can't believe I need to run medium settings with the
American
4080 or
329,
5080.
climb to maintain,
Absolutely
level
insane.
350. American 599, Washington Center, hello, climb maintain, level 210. American 599, do not exceed 250 knots in the climb. Delta 605, send me the Proud 2 arrival to Philly altimeter 2985.
Roger, arrival to copy altimeter.
Delta 605 in the descent, maintain your best forward speed.
Alright, descent, give our best.
DC Center, hello, Cessna Skyhawk, November 23 Mike Zulu request.
Or 23 Mike Zulu, if you're at Richmond or Hanover in that area, contact 126.1, I believe that's the right frequency.
Roger, 26-122 Mike Zulu.
Is it 552 to maintain level 390 for traffic?
Out of 390 for traffic, but yeah, 552.
American 1718 to maintain flight level 290.
Descend maintain 290 on 17.
Wow, that was autocorrect hot message typing on my part. No worries.
You have a good flight to DC.